Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we'll be doing yet another VR review, and this time it will be the Pico 4 review. So if you guys are interested in this review, be sure to stay tuned till after the intro. Okay, so this Pico 4 VR, it's one of the newer versions of a VR. It's a new VR, and a lot of people are considering it actually a competitor to the MetaQuest VRs, and I would say it is a competitor for the MetaQuest 2, but I'm not sure if I would consider it an actual competitor if it was like going up against, say, the MetaQuest Pro. But I would say it is a competitor against the MetaQuest 2. It has a lot of features, and I think it is worth competing against, which one's like better and which one's not better. And actually if you look at this picture, it actually looks very similar to the actually MetaQuest 2. But there's actually some different things. I would say you guys, well, if you just look at it, you can tell that from the MetaQuest 2, okay, look, here's the two pictures. On this side I'll have the MetaQuest 2, on this side I'll have the Pico 4, and if you look at it, it's similar but also different, because if you look at it, it has the same strap over the head, has the same circular design for like around your head. The controllers are almost similar, except the Pico 4 is like more of those like round parts, so it goes more of your hand, whereas the MetaQuest 2 just only has that one loop and not the whole hand loop. And another thing that's different is you could tell by looking at the front face of it that the Pico 4 has a new pancake lens, which is flat in the screen, but the MetaQuest 2 it still has that bulky flat screen where it's not like flat. You can see like the actual lenses like that. And so I would consider a competitor to that. And in appearances, yes, it's also similar. In appearances, it wouldn't be similar to the MetaQuest Pro because the MetaQuest Pro it's actually black, and it's like more, you could just tell by how it looks. And it's also like more expensive because just go check out my MetaQuest Pro review. It's actually the last video right here. I'll put a link to it in the description. You could go check it out. But I do a full review on it, and the MetaQuest Pro is a lot more expensive, so obviously it'll look more. But I think the Pico 4 is also a competitor to the MetaQuest 2 if you're considering also the price of the VR system, because it's around similar to the same price. So yeah, and so let's get to actually start the review. First, let's talk about the processor of the Pico 4, because this is not a comparison video. So the Pico 4 uses a Snapdragon Qualcomm XR2 processor. It has 8 64-bit cores with a 2.84 gigahertz processor and a 7 nm process technology. So it's actually like really good. So it's just more like speeds. And one thing I learned when I was like doing research on this is that this particular VR, if you go to like their website, it's more advertised as more like as a business VR headset. If you just go to the website and check it out, it's advertised as like a business VR thing. And so it would, as a business VR headset, it would need a very fast processor. So it also would need a lot of storage, and it offers two different types of storage. It offers the 8GB plus the 100, what was it, 150? No, it was 128 gigabytes. Or it also offers the 8GB plus the 256 gigabytes. And of course, each one of those costs different. And so this particular VR headset is actually not an American headset. So it's actually not like released in the United States yet. I'm not sure if it ever will be, or if it's not just right now as of this video. But as of this recording of this video, it's not in the United States. So pricing is in euros. So the 8GB with the 128GB storage is 429 euros, and the 8GB plus the 256GB storage would be an extra 50 euros, so 499 euros. And I'm not exactly sure what the pricing is, but I know it's roughly somewhere around, in American dollars, for my American viewers, that would be mostly around like $425 roughly. For the first model, the 128GB. I'm not sure about the second model with the 256GB, but for the base model, just basic standard, would probably be like somewhere around $420, and that is a competitive, and that's because the price is competitive to the Meta Quest 2. So yeah, that's the pricing and storage. So if anybody is viewing it where they use euros, just comment down below how much that would be if you know. But as far as I'm concerned, it's somewhere around $420 roughly. So it also has a new display. As I mentioned before, it also has a pancake lens. And I actually think the pancake lens actually looks really nice because as I compared at the beginning of the video, if you just look at the Meta Quest 2 versus even just the Meta Quest Pro, the Meta Quest Pro also has a pancake lens, which the Meta Quest 2 doesn't. And it actually looks really nice because you can actually see the lenses and it's flat, so it's not bulky, and that actually decreases the weight, so you can have like more comfort on your head. So this Pico 4 also features the pancake lenses technology. It's not as advanced as the Meta Quest Pro, but it is in this I don't know how to explain. Just in this aspect of the VR, I think this aspect of the VR tops the Meta Quest 2. So if I was comparing like the displays, I would rather the pancake lens over the lens that the Meta Quest 2 uses. So if you're looking to buy either the Pico 4 or the Meta Quest 2, since they're both around the same price, one pro that I would have over the Meta Quest 2 would be the pancake lens, because I think that's much better than whatever technology that the Meta Quest 2 uses. So that's just my opinion. The resolution is 4,320 times 2,160, or 2,160 times 2,160 per eye. So that's just the resolution. So you can either measure it for like both your eyes or just like per eye. But it's still like really good resolution if you look at it. Like here, I'll show you a picture of the resolution of the games that you could play or stuff like that on the Pico 4, and it's really good resolution. It has a refresh rate of 72 Hz over 90 Hz, which is that's actually really nice and really fast refresh rate to have. And like I said, it has a pancake lens, and also has a 62 through 72 milliliter lens interpupillary distance adjustment, and that basically means like it can move either from 62 millimeters to 72 milliliters, and it's interior eye adjustment, and that basically just means like for like people who wear like glasses, if you want to wear your glasses, you got like a cup adjustment, and it goes like wider or like smaller. Or say even if you wasn't wearing glasses and if you have like your eyes are closer together, or your nose is small, your nose is big, or your eyes are farther apart, basically you could it moves. So you just like the eye cups, you could like move closer together or farther apart depending on how you adjust it. But that's basically what that means, and that's a really cool feature that it has. It also has a 4K plus super vision display, and that's actually, it looks really nice. So yeah, all your games and stuff will be in 4K plus and HDR plus, so you'll be able to see in high resolution, and it look really nice having like that. If you have like the right in front of your face, like your video, even if you like your video calls or your games, your videos, your entertainment, whatever you're using your headset for, it would be in really good quality since it does have that. So that's also a +1 for this. It also has a 105 degrees ultra wide field of view. So basically that's just the field of view that you can see when you have the headset on. So yeah, that's what it has, and the audio is really good. So this one, it's not one of those headphones where it comes like where it goes over and has the earbuds connected. So you probably have to buy it separately and connect it like wirelessly if that's what if you want it completely wirelessly. You could get some wireless pairs and connect it to your VR headset and just have it like that. But as far as I know, it does not have like already built-in headphones like that. But it does have integrated high fidelity speaker with a dual microphone, so you can like speak for like your meetings or something, whatever you want to use it for, like your meetings or Zoom calls or whatever. It does have a dual mic, so whoever you're talking to can hear you very clearly. Or if you're gaming, they can hear you clearly, and they can see you really clearly, and you can hear them very clearly because it has integrated fidelity system. And the battery has a 2.5, so roughly 2.5 hours of playtime, which is actually not really good. So that's a minus for this one. The playtime is not really all that long. So yeah, 2.5 hours is a long time to be playing games. But if you're comparing it to like other headsets that you would be using, like VR headsets, that's actually not really all that long. For like even just like a regular console, like a Nintendo Switch or like a PlayStation, or well, PlayStation you connect it to your TV, so that wouldn't be fair to compare it to. But say like a Nintendo Switch, if you wanted to play on it, 2.5 hours of playtime on a Nintendo Switch is nothing. So let's say I have like 6 hours. So for the Pico 4 to have 2.5 hours is not really good. So that's one downside if you're looking to buy one. So the Pico 4 wouldn't be good if you're looking for something that plays long. But it would be good if you're looking for something of high quality with high sound. So that's just be something to look into if that's what you're interested in. If you're looking to buy it, obviously. Because I know it's not sold in the US, but you could order it from a site from the UK. So you can order it straight from the UK and you can still get it here in the US. But the US itself is not selling these, so you can still buy it. It's just you have to buy it through like a UK website. And so the pricing will be through euros. That's what I was trying to tell you guys earlier about the pricing. So you probably have to research that before you buy it, so you don't go spending over what you want, since it is in euros. But if you're looking to buy them, that's something you should look into. The battery also has a 20-watt fast USB-C charger, and in the box it also comes with a USB-C adapter, so you don't have to worry about adapter. The controllers itself, I think they take 2 batteries a piece. It takes 2 AA batteries. So, and they come in the box. It comes with 4 batteries, 4 AA batteries. So 2 for each controller. Guys, the headset itself does not have batteries. You charge. Well, it does have batteries, but it's like rechargeable. So those batteries, I'm not sure if the controllers rechargeable. I'm pretty sure they are, but it does come with 2 batteries. And since it does come with batteries, I'm not even sure if it is rechargeable. So that's another thing. That's another downside. Cause like, if you was getting the MetaQuest 2 and you wanted to have the controllers, and the controllers are rechargeable with the headset, and this, I'm not so sure, but if they're giving you batteries, that probably means that it's not rechargeable and that you would have to constantly buy more batteries for your controller. And that would suck because depending on how much you do play on it, because though it does have a 2.5 battery life, 2.5 hour battery life, and you could still play on it for a while. That's still a long time you could be playing. And if you like constantly recharging it, playing, recharging it, and playing, the controller batteries are obviously gonna die. So, if it's rechargeable, then that would be a fine. But if it's not rechargeable and you have to get more batteries for it, that would be a very big downside, because then you have to spend more money getting more AA batteries from the store, and that can be a real pain sometimes. So I think rechargeable controllers are just way better and more something that you would want to invest in. So sure, it might cost a little more, but I think it would just be something better. But you can look to see if it's rechargeable. I'll put it down in the comments once I find out. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think they are, because that's why we put the batteries in there. Well, there might be rechargeable batteries, but if there's just regular batteries in there, probably not rechargeable. But that's just something I'll look into. It also has like I said like earlier, where I was telling you that it's like mostly featured as a business VR headset. On their website, when you're like looking through like their stuff and the features and whatnot, it tells you like it's like featured as a business headset. So it's like they're advertising it for like companies to get, and like for like meetings and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how realistic that would be, but it does offer you the choice that when you buy it, you can talk to one of their marketing people, and you could actually have it with your company's logo on it. So that would be cool, because like then nobody would actually confuse it because it has your company logo on it. So you know that headset belongs to your company. And that'd be like a cool thing, like your company has all these headsets, VR headsets, and then there's like your logo on it, so it's like professional. So I'm not sure, it didn't say how much that would cost extra, and it did go on and talk about some other cool features that you can add to it. But that would just add more to the price. And so, in my opinion, the Pico 4, there's things that for this type of headset, it's either that you're gonna either really like it or you're gonna really hate it. It's not, for this one, it's not like really in the middle. Like say, like if you're looking at the MetaQuest Pro, then there's like a really good feature that you like, but something you sort of don't like, or something at all that you don't like. But since there's also that thing that you really like, then you're not worried about that small little thing that you don't like. But for this headset, there's a big thing that you will like about it, but then there's also a big thing that you don't like about it. And so then you're constricted on which one to get. Like if you want to get it because there's that thing that you really like, or if you don't want to get it because there's that thing that you really don't like about it. So I think it's just more of a personal opinion, but it's a good headset if you're just looking for like a cheap thing to get, like because it is competitive to the MetaQuest Pro. MetaQuest 2 obviously. So if I was telling you which one to get, I would prefer the MetaQuest 2 over this one, mainly because it offers the same features. The only feature about this one that I really like more than the MetaQuest 2 would probably be the pancake lens and some of the display that it has. That would be a plus over the MetaQuest 2, obviously. But the MetaQuest 2 has some features, a lot of better features about it that you won't have to worry about, like rechargeable controllers and stuff like that. And most of this that the MetaQuest does have, if not better. So I think it's mostly a really personal, opinionated thing. So if you really like it, if there's that thing that you really like about it, then yeah, I would say get it. But then if you're worried about the rechargeable controllers, then I would say then you don't get it, because then it'll probably just be a waste of your money. And then you go spending more money on batteries, so it'd just be better off for you to just get like a different headset like the MetaQuest 2. So that's just my opinion. Comment down what you guys think down in the comments down below. Would you recommend this headset? Is this a headset that you would probably get, or would you rather go with the MetaQuest 2? So maybe I'll put a poll out after this video. Would you prefer the MetaQuest 2, or do you prefer the Pico 4? So my answer would probably be the MetaQuest 2, just because some technicalities. I do like the pancake lens of the Pico 4, but other than that, that's a lot of the same feature as the Oculus Quest 2, MetaQuest 2, and it's around the same price. So depending on which one you get, I'm not sure. It's not really a big difference. It's just more of like features. So if you just have to look at the features. So if you're more interested in the features of MetaQuest 2, then you probably should go with that one. But if you're more interested in some of the features that the Pico 4 has, then you should probably lean to that one. And since they're around the same price, it's not either you're wasting your money on either one, because it is around the same price. So it's just whatever. If you like this, just like features. That's basically what it is. It depends on what features you're looking for in VR. So if you're looking for like a business VR, then I would recommend this Pico 4. If you're looking for something like video chatting or conferencing or stuff like that, or if you're looking for something that you could talk on a lot, then I would recommend this one. But if you're looking for a more of a gaming VR headset, then I would probably recommend the MetaQuest 2 over the Pico 4, mainly because of the just the gaming features. But yeah, that's today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and share it to anybody else you think will enjoy this video, or who you think might be interested in comparing the MetaQuest 2 or the Pico 4. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And that's all for today. Stay safe. Peace.